Hey everyone, it is the Cyan Tiger, and I am back with Lucid9, and I'm with Silence again. Last part, quick rundown. We met the most sarcastic ship ever, and we all ship it. So let's get started with the next part. Silence, this is your go.
Wordlessly, I turn and head down the corridor. Guess someone's a little touchy. Not that I can blame her. If I had a student like me, I'd hate him too.
You'd hate him. Oh my. See, you hate him.
Probably.
I think we're being Piccolo, Kami, and Nail at this point, because I like how I start talking.
I tromp down the stairs to the first floor and stop before a door at the edge of the hallway that bearing the sign J. Ryota, dorm manager.
Why did I read that as Trump for a second? I was like, what?
Don't even.
I'm not making fun of this. It's just that I was reading that and I thought I thought you said it as well. So let's remember that. So anyway, let's get down to this Ryoto guy.
Next. I rapped sharply on the wood 3 times.
Dang, you must be spitting out fire.
Mr. Ryota? What is it? Nuclear war?
I kind of feel like reading this or something funny.
What? No.
Are you tripping?
Don't feel like opening the door for anything less important. I could open the door myself. Locked it. Don't bother. I press my ear against the door, listening keenly.
Oh boy, what is this teacher doing?
There it is. Action-packed orchestral strings just barely bleeding through the wood. Fake clanging of swords on shields.
Oh, we know what he's doing. He's playing chivalry.
Are you in a clan war, Mr. Ryota?
He's playing a game, man.
Bah. A moment later, and the door's lock clicks open. This guy is awesome. I slip inside the room, holding back a smile.
I like this guy's setup. Dang.
He's got a nice setup.
Hold on, let me, hold on. Before we continue, future goals, everybody. Anyway.
Hashtag future goals.
Yes.
The office is minimalistic in its furnishings, but fairly welcoming. Warm light encompasses the rooms, highlighting the comfortable chairs arranged on the coffee table that bears a bowl of potato chips. It looks more like the office of a therapist rather than the office of a school dorm manager. In the corner, I spot a calmly mahogany desk, on top of which sits Jiro Ryota in a very dramatic position. Welcome to the set room. Have you trying to appease the Dark Lord?
I read that as something else, and I'm probably gonna put that in my caption for this.
Probably.
Oh, he must be in game mode.
Indeed I have. With an equally exaggerated bow, I present the book and note from my teacher. Mr. Ryota's eyebrows scrunch in confusion. The hell is this? I, kind of got in trouble earlier for talking back. Instead of detention, the teachers convinced me that I need a more permanent solution.
What the heck is more permanent? You think therapy? I wanted to say that last chapter, but therapy can do so much, and then it'll go tumbling down after a while.
Like death? I can help you with that.
Wow, this teacher's kind of jumping the fifth wall, isn't he?
She was thinking more along the lines of counseling, I believe. Oh, okay.
I just imagine him like, crap, I better put this back then.
Yeah, really. But what the hell is this? He shakes the book emphatically. The curriculum that the teacher recommends for, helping. Oh, right. Well, I'll put it where it belongs.
If it's the trash bin, I'm gonna be going off my rocker. The next one would have been a fireplace, but
He promptly throws it in the trash, which extracts a laugh from me. Just letting you know, this guy is just as sarcastic as Rui and Yama.
Oh my god, I would like a sitcom from these guys. This
He's
is
awesome.
funny.
I love this guy.
I wish I had him as a principal. I would be like, yes. I like this guy.
Now, to business.
Alrighty, I need your help to clear level 55. Let's go.
Let me read up on what exactly your teacher wants. His eyes dripped over the paper that I silently handed him. Oh boy, isn't this precious.
I like this guy already.
Let me translate. Dear Miss Ryota, I'm having trouble subduing a boy who actually has a brain and doesn't care for the inefficiencies of bureaucracy.
Isn't that everybody?
Hashtag truth.
Hashtag isn't that everyone?
Yeah, really. Sincerely, a woman who is certainly the most boring person in her graduating class.
Oh, oh my
Mr.
god.
Ryota, savage.
Yas! You know what? I'm gonna put Thug Life in the corner of the video. But every time they say something really savage, I'm gonna put hashtag Thug Life.
Savage. I choke back laughter as he crumbles the paper into a ball and lobs it in the trash. By the way, don't tell anyone I said that, or I might get fired. And then you'd have to take counseling from Miss Hanazawa. And then where would we be?
Crap. Hashtag can't say crap.
Consider the NDA signed. Mr. Ryota reclines easily against his chair, kicking his legs on the table. So, how's the apartment? Still in one piece, mostly. Good to hear. And Phil? Phil? The little houseplant. The one I placed on your shelf. Your memory sucks more than mine, kid. Oh, right. I vaguely remember Mr. Ryota forming an odd attachment to a plant when I moved my apartment, even to the point where he named him Phil. I think he died. That's a bit odd. I thought he was a fake plant. Nope, fake on the outside, I guess, but all real inside. A satisfied smile pulls at Mr. Ryota's lips, and I suddenly realized the metaphor.
We are both some sarcastic motherfuckers. I like it.
I love it. We're not talking about plants, are we? Your optimism is inspiring, kid. I would have thought your answer to be the contrary. What, people look real on the inside, but they're all fake inside?
Hashtag truth to the max.
Something like that.
This is gonna be called sarcastic people with some really You know what? We'll think about it later.
We were talking about plants. How was I supposed to know?
I couldn't tell. I was looking up pictures of fir trees, and I didn't know what was going on too.
Well, you know now. So now that you know, is your answer the same? No. Didn't even need to think about it? It's the truth. People pretend to be genuine on the outside, but inside they're nothing.
Hashtag real truth.
Mr. Ryota evaluates me for a moment, but to my surprise, there's no judging in his gaze. You must be a real party pleaser.
Oh yes, I can invite him.
I'll be here all week. What made you draw out such a depressing conclusion? I can tell that his mind's on the fast track of psychoanalysis, childhood trauma, clinical depression, suicidal tendencies. Time to put that to rest, because if anything should be blamed, it should be my 100% natural disdain for humanity. Are you Zamasu and just... guys?
Haha.
Power of observation, if anything. People like to be strong, confident, independent on the outside. Peel that away, and what do you get? Their heart. Then that heart must be pretty pathetic. Did I ever say otherwise? No. No, I guess he didn't. Mr. Ryota eases from the topic and leans back on his chair, drawing a planner from his drawer. Well, if it were up to me, I'd say that you were just like any other surly teenager going through the first throes of senioritis.
Doesn't everyone have senioritis? I
didn't.
You didn't?
Nope.
I was close, but I had some laid-back teachers, so if I did catch it at any point, it'd be thinking.
But paperwork's been signed, and you know how bureaucracy goes. I thought our government was supposed to be more efficient since the national changes. Ha! You assume the mayor actually does anything important.
Huh, that's not every city in the world. Kind of. Almost.
True that. He scrawls something down on his tablet and taps the screen. My phone buzzes gently in my pocket. Your teacher recommended that we meet every day, but honestly, who has time for that?
You know what? I like this guy!
I told you, he's awesome!
I know, he's like one of those teachers that I wanted.
He's amazing.
I know.
We'll just play it by ear, and you let me know if you ever get the urge to murder someone. Probably means you're due for another checkup. I check what he sent me. A copy of the spreadsheet that's taped outside of the door, revealing his available times.
What available times?
Wow, how do you have this much free time? Life as a dorm manager is just swell, isn't it?
Shoot, can I have that much free time?
I thought you'd at least had some kind of job. I'll let you in on a secret. The kids here don't cause much trouble. Not because they're angels, not because they're boring, because they're too prissy.
Yep. I can tell from Elizabeth. Last part.
They don't want to get their manicured nails dirty with things like graffiti or booze. But they do need someone to cry to when they stub their toe, and the other teachers seem to think that I fit that job description.
Oh, when you break up with your boyfriend, or vice versa, the next thing, you know, he's like, you know what, I don't know what happened. Shoot.
Actually, it's more likely that they don't want to deal with hormonal brats.
This teacher is too savage.
So, instead of being a helicopter parent, I get to be a bench warmer who just nods and smiles once every few minutes. Like with me? Well, you'll be more interesting than the rest of them, I hope.
I wonder what he thinks about Rui and Masato.
You'll see soon.
I want to say say I mean, tsundere.
Shh. Shh. Going.
Fine.
Yeah, that sounds like the Academy in a nutshell. Half the people are too snobby to be fun, and the other half are too lazy to care.
And what's the other tiny percent? Sarcastic?
Scumbag.
Sarcastic as hell.
Yeah, the sarcasm. What do you get to hear? Whining about grades, toxic relationships?
Interesting.
Sometimes, but not always. At any rate, I can't exactly complain. Makes my job easy. Thank you for your massive contribution to society. You're absolutely welcome. They seem to equal yours.
Y'all sarcastic.
I snort, he chuckles.
I also have a nice laugh myself.
Yeah, this could have been really painful if I hadn't gotten Mr. Ryota. Well, as your loving, caring, and awe-inspiring mentor, I can hardly keep you from the beauty that is Club Recruitment Day.
If I was the guy, I'd be like, let me say, I want to clear level 55.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm fine, really. Off you go. Take a selfie and send it to me.
Oh, I see he's winking it too. He's like, you know, never mind. I'm keeping that thought in my head.
Or I'll schedule an appointment tomorrow. But that's... You said... You need to expand your opportunities, broaden your horizons, go where no man has gone before.
I'm putting a freaking thing in I'm actually making a note saying no does he thought speak.
But... And most importantly, you need to get out of my office so I can check my plan.
He's like, I'll talk with you for 5 minutes, but I need to get back and see what happens to my clan. Leave.
That's just sad, Miss Ryota.
I think that's every gamer on Earth in a clan.
For real. World domination calls.
Yeah. Isn't it everybody? Maybe.
See ya.
You know what?
And without another word, he shoved me out and slammed the door in my face.
He's like, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. See you next week. Okay, let's get back to this shit. All right, so I want to say this part we're probably like 15 or 20 minutes in maybe. So we can go ahead and go to the next part. So this will be like a long vid.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's do this.
I have no choice but to head to the school courtyard. It doesn't take much time to find Masato behind the track table, armed with I Heart Track flags, I Heart Track posters, and I Heart Track headbands.
I also see I Heart Track burning in a fire. Oh wait, that's not it? Oh crap, that is on a wall though.
I get the very vague feeling that he loves track.
Oh, you know what? I do too. It's very vague. It's just everywhere.
He welcomes me enthusiastically, immediately piling all admin duties on me. But true to my word, I proceed to be completely useless throughout the recruitment process.
Aha, well done.
Thank you. Eventually, Masato seems to give up, handing me a simple sign to wave around. I amuse myself by coming up with truly terrible pitches.
Oh, I wouldn't know these pitches.
Want a six-pack? Join track.
Well done.
Looking for health packs? Join track. Get an act? Join track. Rid your lack? Join track. Pick up the slack? Join track.
These are awful. I mean, the first couple was kind of laughable, and
Oh, jeez.
it's so painful.
Yeah.
It's making me smile.
I know. For reasons unknown, Masato seems to love this. He grins and slaps me on the back. There you go. You just need to apply yourself, see? No. I'm pretty sure that those glances we're getting from the underclassmen aren't looks of admiration.
They're like, who gave this guy a script to read?
Despite my obvious shortcomings, Masato hooks 4 recruits into track. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised that he got that many. A lot of the attendees at this school are the rich, lazier kids.
Isn't that every boarding school imaginable?
Yeah.
Already.
I also noticed that he seems to be a lot easier on them than he was on me. When the club recruitment fair is done and everything's torn down, Masato and I head to the school entrance to wait for Rui and Yahiko. For reasons unknown, Masato is ecstatically chattering about my newfound enthusiasm. You killed it today, man! That's the kind of team spirit we need! Great. I might have gotten myself into more trouble. Well, I guess I was in track for most of last year. Might as well do it again this year.
To him, and then I said, geezers on gravy stick of motherload. We could use a man with your skills. And so he signed a contract with the blood from his veins, thereby permanently joining the drama club. Wow, I can't believe you're so good at recruiting people. You know, I can't read today. They said to me, what? Something like, get a life, you're just in denial about reality. Well, darn my socks. What the heck is darn my socks?
Don't ask.
Okay. Youth these days are so cynical. What is wrong?
The two come to a halt as Masato waves Rui over.
Well, looks like you guys have plans. I'd better leave you and you and everyone else to have some nice time together. She's also hinting at I am sad. Because
It's a lot like me.
Stop. What? What are you talking about? It's more like babysitting duty, where I'm the babysitter and I have to make sure a bunch of kids won't, set the house on fire and stuff. Aw, come on. He's your best friend, isn't he? And your childhood friend? Yeah, but have you guys made a childhood promise together? Oh, for God's sake. What? No way. Really? Those kinds of things are more cliche than explosions in an action movie. Oh, that is savage. Savage to the max.
Savage to the max. Savage. Achieved.
Exactly. Well, think of it this way. Although explosions may be a cliche, they're also a staple. You can't have a proper action movie without proper explosions. That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also take over the top explosions.
Yep.
It's the same with life. You can't have a proper childhood friend without a proper childhood promise.
I wince. Does she have to mention romance? Really?
Oh, look! There they are! I guess I'd better get going. Have fun storming the castle. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at this point.
I know. The girl cheerily skips away as Rui sprints to us for refuge. I try for a smirk. Looks like you and Akira had a productive recruitment day. Akira Karube, Rui's best friend, current roommate, and self-appointed matchmaker. Also another person who I don't get along with, but let's be honest, do I get along with anyone?
Rui.
He is breaking the fourth wall.
Yes.
I love it.
Is he Deadpool in real life?
But it was me! It was really me, Deadpool!
Akira was sure productive. I barely had any luck.
I noticed that she's mastered herself surprisingly quickly. Well, I guess that 10 years of make-believe and drama club would do that for you.
How'd you guys do?
We got 4 new recruits, 15 liters of fresh blood.
Okay, when this become a vampire VN, remind me. 15 liters? Did you just pull that number out of your head, or is it actually legit?
Real woman? Of course it's legit.
I like your face.
Average weight's 55 kilograms. The average teenager has a blood volume of 7% his or her total weight. We got ourselves 4 new recruits. Rui's eyes are already swimming as he raids on, seemingly unaware of the curious glances from the freshman who pegged him as a rough thug. Assuming no one's anemic, we got 50 times 5. We got 55 times 4 in total kilograms, which is 220. Multiply that by 0.07 from the weight to the blood volume ratio. Bam! 15.4. Math. I hate it. Round it down to 15 for a nice round number. We got ourselves 15 liters of fresh blood.
Yep, this became a vampire VN.
And this is why Masato's really good at catching people off guard.
I can't believe you actually calculated that.
Why? It ain't no trouble.
It is for us, because we hate math. It sure sounds like trouble.
Hell nah, you should see what we do in Honor Society. Yes, Honor Society. Not only does he participate in it, he's the president.
Honor Society.
Shocking revelations! Oh, did I not mention that he's literally good at everything? Athletics, academics, heck, probably even art.
Art!
Except sarcasm. That's the one area I can trump him in. The only area.
And you'll have an A in that, good sir. You, Rui, even the dorm room guy.
Mr. Ryota.
Yeah.
Ryota's awesome, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He's the best.
Oh, here comes the great Yahiko Ikari.
Sure enough, a familiar shock of blonde hair pops around the corner. Yahiko's beaming, but I notice that he's not the only one. He's not holding a single sign-up page in his hand. Shocker. Good day to you, my pitiful peasants. You have arrived just in time to witness my brilliant plan.
Oh boy. I kinda wanna do something funny, but you know what? It'll be in the vid. You'll know what it is.
Okay. Technically, he was the one who came to us, but I stay silent. You see, I've decided to create my own club. A club worthy of my immeasurable greatness.
Oh boy, is it the Narcissist Club? I see that happening.
In other words, he got rejected by all the other clubs.
I like Rui's face, like... Oh boy.
You're making a club? Good for ya! I know! I'm gonna call it the Happy Club, and it'll be compromised of minions who will follow my every bidding.
Okay, all the way back to the maids from part 1. I think we just witnessed the creation of the shadiest club on campus.
We will start by taking over the school, then Isamu, then Japan, then the entire world.
Was he playing that game that Mr. Ryota was playing like 10 minutes ago?
Maybe. Well, at least he doesn't lack ambition. And once my mansion on the moon is built, we will have dominion over the universe itself.
But he does like brains.
What you guys talking about all secret like?
Nothing.
Not talking about anything. Get on my face.
Nothing. We're just talking about how we haven't gone to GFC in a while.
One guess. What is that supposed to be?
I know what it is, but I don't feel like saying it. But I love piece of chicken.
As completely unconvincing as this excuse is, she successfully turns Masato's attention to food. GFC? I like the way you think, Rui. We better go now before the dinner rush starts.
This is why we should have a mission food in front of this guy.
He marches off, humming cheerily as Yahiko blathers on about how amazing his new club will be. Great cover.
I know.
Totally inconspicuous.
Just as inconspicuous as that time you wore a kimono. I now want to see.
Savage!
That's a bunch of. You know what? I might just have savage counters.
Do it.
I know it's gonna be, or thug life. If you see a bunch of thug life, you know I do like a savage counter.
Yeah. Of course she'd bring that up.
Can I have a picture, please?
You want to get tickled?
You wouldn't dare.
Whenever you mention anything about kimonos, I feel a sudden urge to tickle the nearest person.
Be leaving. We better get going. We should follow Masato and Yahiko to GFC. Yeah.
She speeds away before I have the chance to stop her.
You're like, damn, she got away.
I only chuckle to myself as I catch up.
Alright guys, this will be the end of part 2 of Lucid9. Thank you, Silencer, for joining with me once again. And to
You're
everybody.
welcome.
And if you guys did enjoy this nice video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe because you never know what I'll do next. I forgot to mention this last part. The link to Lucid9 will be in the description below. And as always, guys,
Shocker, it's on Steam.
it's on Steam, but still, people want a link. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys.